United Airlines' deal for the A350 has been the centre of attention for quite some time now, and there's a fresh turn of events. Speaking at the Apex Global Expo 2025 with the Airline Observer editor Brian Summers, a reputable industry journalist, Scott Kirby, the United Airlines CEO, discussed a plethora of topics, but much of the conversation focused on the long-term growth strategy which is being implemented by the US carrier, albeit with roadblocks, as delivery delays have stunted growth at the intended pace originally laid out by the business. Despite this, United Airlines recognises the importance of growth, and with that a focus on fleet development emerges, with the A350 once more coming into the picture. The long-awaited doormat order, which has been seemingly shelved for quite some time, reappeared, with Kirby stating by the end of the decade, the retirement of the iconic Boeing 767 will occur. 767, which is a true workhorse across their network, will need replacing, and Kirby said that it's therefore the natural point to begin forming a decision on whether the A350 order will be taken in the 2030 timeframe. Much of the negativity around the deal concerns the Rolls-Royce engines in 2017, and now it looks to be a far less unreasonable deal. Much of that stems from further price increases and puts the airline back in the position of consideration. With that in mind, fundamental analysis must now be conducted to determine whether the timing and the economics of the 767's retirement make the A350 possible, even after all this time. United Airlines' A350 order holds the title as one of the most heavily delayed commercial aircraft orders to date. Now, in the mid-2020s, the deal has yet to be formally cancelled. A first order for the aircraft consisted of 25 units, with the business intending to rely on the A350-900 to help replace some of its future aging jets. With the program's freshness, the 350 was also expected to bring considerable efficiency upgrades, alongside the ability to help phase out aircraft types such as, yes, the Boeing 747. Shortly after the deal was placed, United began evaluating its fleet, and as part of that evaluation, the Dash 900s which were ordered were upgauged to the yet-to-be-released high-capacity A350-1000 model, and subsequent delivery delays then started to confirm. Once more though, however, in a turn of events, United would switch back to the Dash 900s and increase the order, but defer the delivery into the 2020s. They pushed it then back to 2027, deferred it once more to 2030, which is now where it sits. After these deferrals and internal reviews, United's fleet composition would undergo a bit of a shift, with a heavier reliance placed on Boeing aircraft. While the 777 has long been part of the business, it is very much evident their shift towards Boeing and reliance through the operation with the 787. United Airlines has adopted a key business model that leverages the flexibility of the three models in the 787 family for different purposes. Their interchangeable nature ensures maximum efficiency as well as fleet commonality, something these mega airlines in the United States have struggled with over recent decades. The COVID-19 pandemic presented that very opportunity to simplify fleets, and with that, United Airlines, despite obstacles in the delivery of aircraft from Boeing, pushed ahead with a continued reliance on the 787 product. A colossal order for new 787 planes you may remember in 2022, which was in the three digits, did place even more uncertainty around the acquisition of the A350 if people did not already have their doubts. Many onlookers argued that sure, the A350, a great plane on paper, would mean though adding another fleet type to the business, when the Dreamliner was already carrying the weight of long-haul operations. It would add complexity that just wasn't necessary. Fresh comments that the A350 is once more under consideration to act as a replacement for the 767 does offer some promise, but nothing is confirmed. As Scott Kirby said many years ago, and I think the perfect way to conclude this video is either all A350s will be delivered or none, and we're at a point at the very least where it seems the aircraft is being considered, at least on a public scale, for the first time in many years. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you very much for your support here on the channel. It definitely means a lot. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you in a couple of days right back here on GlobeTrotting.
And we'll fly.